Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about this light here is controlled by one switch at the top of the stairs coming down into the basement. The problem is in the back of the basement over here, if you come in from the garage, there's no light over there. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is I'm going to show you how to run the light from this point back to this point, so that when you turn the light on upstairs, this light will come on and that light will come on. Basically what you're doing is you're adding another light to this switch here. So what we're going to do is first we went to the back over there. Let me show you what that looks like over there, and then we're going to continue. Okay, so the problem we have is that when you come in from the garage, you turn the light on in the garage and it turns the light on the far side of the basement. But it would be nice to have a light up here, because when you come in, this is what you see. It's pretty dark down here. And this light here, when you turn it on, it turns on over there, but it doesn't do anything right up in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually add an outlet or a light right up in this area right here. The box is already in the ceiling, but what we're going to do is we're going to run a wire from that existing light fixture over to this box right here, so that we can control the light from the one single switch. We'll turn this switch on, it'll turn on this light, and it'll turn on that light over there as well. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take a wire and we're going to run just a wire from that side to this side. And once we get that wire run in there, then we'll take this cover off over here, and I'll show you what we're going to do up there. So, alright, let's run that wire and we'll continue. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this top part of the cover off right here. Okay, so now we take our cover, we're going to put this off to the side for now. Now we started running our wire over here already, which is right here. So now we're going to take it, we're going to bring it around. We're going to get some staples and we're going to staple it right up in here. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop one of these little covers off right here so we can gain access inside the box itself. So let me get a hammer and we'll just tap that out. Okay, now I want to point this out. Before you get in here and you start taking anything out or putting your hands up inside there, make sure that the power is off where you're working over here, and you want to turn that off on the main breaker switch on your box. So we just tapped it up. We're just going to move it back and forth until it snaps off. And once it snaps off, we just take this piece out, and then this is trash. Let me get a Romex connector, and we'll put that in there. Okay, so now we're going to take our Romex connector, and we're going to bring it in here, put it into the box right here, and screw this end on up in the top right here. And basically what it is just holds the connector in place. Okay, and now we'll just snug the connector up. It's nice and tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the insulation down over here so we can put this through the connector. Be careful you don't cut yourself. I'm just going to pull this out just like that. We're going to take off the outside shielding just like this. We're going to separate all of the wires here. We take off this here. What we're going to do is we're going to put these to the side like this. We're going to take our ground, which is the single copper strand, and we're going to wrap it around just like this. And then we're going to take this and slide it through the connector up there. But this shield is going to be underneath the screw cap, so it actually holds it in place. So we're going to put this through here like this and bring it down. Just make sure you check with your local building department to make sure what the code is for doing this electrical work. Put the shielded part of the cable. Okay, and then we make sure that our cable our ground is underneath here. So when you screw these up, it crushes down and makes a good ground on that cable. Okay, so that's nice and tight right now. Right now we're just going to push this out of the way for a minute, just like that. We're going to strip these two down here. Now remember, it's not connected yet, so we don't have to worry about any power in there yet. We take our wire strippers and put it on here like this, just like that. And then we take this off. And we'll do the same thing on the black wire, just like that. Okay, so now these two wires are ready. We're going to leave that sit for now. We're going to reconnect the wire up here with our staples, and then we're going to run the wire all the way over to the other box, and then we'll continue on that side. Now when you put these staples in, you don't want to cut into the wire. You just want it on there good enough to hold the wire from moving around. All right, now we're going to run it down. We're going to staple every 18 inches or so. We're going to staple, but check with your local building codes to make sure what your code in your location would be. So we're going to staple this all the way down, and then we'll go over to the other box and continue over there. Okay, now we took our two screws out here and we took the light fixture itself down. I don't want to turn this light off because you won't be able to see anything. We have to turn the power off. So we're going to knock out this little cap right over here, just like this. We're going to come in here and tap it. Okay. All right, so now that we have that out, we're going to take our Romex connector, put it into the side right here. And we're going to put a piece on the inside to hold it in place. Okay, nice and tight. I'm going to just tighten this up a little bit here. So now our Romex connector is going to go in through here. So let me just cut this to length. You don't want to have it tight, you just want to have it snug. Right? Now we're going to strip our wire down right here, just like we did before. We're going to take our ground wire, we're just going to wrap it around the outside like this. We're going to come through here. We're going to tighten these up. We're going to connect these two up to the light fixture here. So let me get a screwdriver to tighten that up a little bit. Okay, nice and tight. So now as you can see, we have a nice ground right here. Let's just strip these two wires down. Now remember, as of right now, there's no power in this outlet. Okay, and now that this is now ready to be connected up, I'm gonna shut the power off here so you're not gonna be able to see, but I'm gonna connect the white wire to the white wire, the black wire to the black wire. All right, so I'm gonna connect that up now, and then we're gonna go on the other side, and we're gonna put that light fixture in. Okay, so now as you can see, we have our light put back together up here, those wires, remember? The white connected to white, the black connected to black, and now our wire is grounded right here on the side, and it runs back to our fixture in the back over here. So let's get back there and we'll finish it up. Okay, now we're going to connect up our white and our black wire. Remember, this is the power coming in, and this is your ground here, or your neutral. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our wire, we're going to bring it around like this here. Now you know we do have the power off in this outlet. If you're not sure, make sure your power is off. We're going to connect up just like this, rotate that around, just like that, and then we're going to take our wire nut, screw it on the top just like that, and then we'll do the exact same thing on our white, just like this. Take our wire nut, screw it on. All right, nice and tight. Now these wires, we can recess these up into the box here already, here and here. And now let's grab our new light fixture and we'll connect that up. We're just twisting these wires together here because these are flexible wires. The other wires are non-flexible. You can get them in there and you can use them, but it's a lot better with something like this. All right, so we're going to take our fixture now, we're going to connect it up, and we'll get this job wrapped up. That's it. This job is done, and we're on to the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.